Hi, my name is Stephanie Perkins, and I work as a Habilitation Plan Coordinator for the Department of Human Services for the state of New Jersey. I'm really looking forward to participating in this class. The question was asked, what do I like about research? And my answer is, what I like about research is that you can use it as a tool for possible, patient assessment. And what I mean by for patient assessment, that research that you do on a potential patient helps you to kind of form an idea of the best way to communicate with that individual. And it also helps with the assessment process in the sense that that documentation, that research can help you formulate questions that you can use during the assessment process. Like if you read that this individual likes a certain type of music, that could be a potential question that you can use, a comment you can make, to as the initial icebreaker. So that's what I like about research, is that you can use it as a tool. Research is important to social work because, once again, it helps build the foundation for communication, because it's quite possible that you get documentation on an individual and it tells you that the individual is nonverbal, but he may not also be proficient in American Sign Language. So now you have to figure out through this documentation what's the best way to communicate with an individual that's nonverbal but also doesn't know American Sign Language. So you have to use you may have to use examples that are in the documentation, or you may have to create some of your own form of communication. How would you communicate if you were nonverbal and you didn't know sign language? So that's, once again, I just think research is one of the important foundations to social work. And I think one of those ways, and in that way, its communication is also important, and that's also it's a foundation in social work too. You have to be able to communicate and communicate effectively, and research will help you determine what is the most effective way to communicate. What I dislike about research, I think the thing I would say I dislike is that you want to be careful not to look at the research on an individual and think and prejudge them. You should never judge, let's be clear. But you don't want to form an opinion on an individual solely based on the research, on the written word. I think you should allow yourself to also get to know the individual, because there's a lot of times, I'm sure we all can talk about, where you did the research on an individual, but they were totally different when you met them in person. So it's important to allow yourself to get to know the person based on contact, on communication, one-on-one communication, and not documentation. I think that's my fear going into this class, is being maybe being judged myself. So I just hope that I hope that I'm able to, I don't know. I'm just hoping I'm able to get through this course successfully, and I really hope to learn how to, properly research topics, and hopefully find some techniques and new things that'll help me as I pursue a career in this field.